Alrighties. All right, so I'm going to go over the guided practice for the assignment that is due tomorrow, Thursday, April 2nd at 8 p.m. These are basically example problems that will help you to do your assignment. So right now, I recommend that you have a separate, like a piece of paper out so that you can do these problems on paper so that you can use them as notes. All right, so this is the Google Doc that you should see when you open the assignment. So I'm going to go over 4 problems. All right, so number 1, at the end, it says, at the end of this reaction, so by this reaction, I mean this reaction, right? 8 moles of iron oxide is produced. How many moles of oxygen gas was reacted? Okay. So we have our given moles is 8 moles of Fe2O3, iron oxide. And we are trying to solve for moles of oxygen gas. So we need to set up a mole ratio between oxygen gas, so O2, versus Fe2O3, which is given by our equation, which is also our recipe, right? So we have 3 moles of oxygen over 2 moles of Fe2O3. So we put our mole ratio, we're gonna do our math out, 8 times 3 divided by 2, right? Fe2O3 cancels out, and I get 12 moles of oxygen, right? That's what we're looking for, 12 moles of oxygen. So all you're doing for these type of problems is you're multiplying the given value by a mole ratio, right? So let's move on to the next problem. So here, I gave you an equation, but it's not balanced, so you have to balance it yourself. It looks like chlorine and the bromines are not balanced, right? So it's gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, number 2 says, a scientist runs the reaction above in the lab, and she uses 100 grams of calcium chloride in the reaction. How many moles of calcium chloride is in 100 grams? So as soon as you see the word grams, you should be thinking, oh, I need the molar mass of this compound. And in this problem, I did the molar mass for you already. So we know that we have 100 grams of calcium chloride, and we want to solve for the moles of calcium chloride. So when you're given grams and you want to solve for moles, remember this is going to be a division problem. We're going to divide by molar mass. And I get 0.90 moles of calcium chloride. So this problem is like a review problem from last week. Number 3, it says, according to the moles of calcium chloride used, how many moles of LiCl was produced? So according to the moles, so we're going to use what we got in the previous question, right? 9.9 moles, 0.9 moles of calcium chloride. And we're trying to solve for moles of LiCl. So we need a ratio. We need a mole ratio between LiCl and calcium chloride. So if we look at our recipe right above here, for every 2 LiCl, we have 1 calcium chloride, right? I'm just looking at the equation above. So we're gonna do 0.9 times 2 equals 1.8 moles of LiCl. Right, so that's the answer for number 3. We get 1.8 moles of LiCl. Number 4, according to the moles of LiCl from number 3, right, so we got the moles of LiCl over here. How many grams of LiCl was produced? So we're going to use the moles we got from number 3, and we're looking for grams of LiCl. So as soon as you see the word grams, you should think, oh, I need the molar mass of LiCl. All right, so I'm going to quickly do that, and I think I have it already here, 42.39 grams per mole. So we're given moles, and we want to convert it to grams, so we're going to multiply, which I get 76.3 grams of LiCl for number 4. All right, so I want you guys to use this guided practice to help you through the rest of your assignments. The questions are going to be exactly like the ones we just went over, with different equation and with different numbers. All right, so let me exit this.